Okay, a company reached out to me and asked me if I would like to try a product of theirs. And after looking into what the product was, I happily agreed because it's actually something that I could really use. I buy a lot of produce, I grow a lot of herbs. One of the ways that I've been keeping herbs from when I harvest them in the garden throughout the rest of the year until the following spring is I put them in freezer bags and froze them. And of course, they take up space in the freezer and they turn brown. Sometimes they turn black. So I've been kind of looking for a way that I can preserve the herbs. I've got thyme, rosemary, and basil that I want to do that with. I also eat an incredible amount of fruit, and usually it lasts 3 or 4 days, like things like blueberries or oranges or strawberries, but after that you can forget it. And if I find a really good sale on something, I would like to be able to preserve it. I don't always have freezer space since I'm buying meat 3 months at a time. So what I've been doing is either forgoing the sale or just eating as much as I possibly can before it goes bad. And in the case of like strawberries and that, I just make jam then with whatever is that I can't eat fast enough. So, and that takes a lot of time as well, and you also need space for that. So this was really neat when HTPOW reached out and asked if I wanted to give a try to their automatic mason jar sealer. I have dozens of mason jars. I used to preserve tomato sauce and sauce for pizza, and do down tomatoes and peaches and strawberry jam and you name it. And I don't do much of that anymore, so I have plenty of ball jars. So what you get is, of course, the box with the instructions. You get lids, small and large, so the regular and the wide mouth. You get the regular mouth jar, the wide mouth jar. Then, of course, you get the sealer. You get this to take the lid off once the lid is sealed, and of course you get a charging cord. And you get your manual. So what I've already done is the rosemary, and as you can see, the lid is secure. There's no way to get that off, and those will go in the door of my refrigerator. There'll be 2 jars of it, and I'm going to definitely report back if that rosemary turns brown or black, like the stuff that I put in the refrigerator. And I could get a dehydrator machine and all that. I don't have the space, I don't have the money, so I went ahead and accepted this product, and I'm really thrilled that I did. So what I make up every week is lemonade, homemade lemonade. I don't buy the store brand. I've got a couple of slices of orange in here. I've got lemon juice, some lemon slices. I put it in a ball jar. Normally I just screw on the lid, and usually after 3 or 4 days, a lot of the lemony taste is gone, of course, because it's left the jar, evaporated or whatnot. So we're going to put on one of these lids. We're going to put on slip it on our mason jar sealer. We're going to push a button, and it is going to vacuum seal. You can kind of see the process here. The bubbles are going out. Got some blueberries, and there it is. The jar is vacuum sealed. Now I'm going to have to put you down for a minute, and then I'll pick you back up once I can't do both things, and I don't have a tripod, so I'm going to put you down, and I'm going to take the lid off, or the sealer off, and I'm going to show you how the lid is secure. Okay, there it is. It's tight. It's not coming off, folks. There's my delicious lemonade. And the rosemary that I need to finish preserving. And I've got some blueberries. So I'm really excited about this. There is a link in the description. It is available. You can buy it at Amazon. So if you're into wanting to seal up some things in some ball jars that you're not using, or even if you've got some extra ball jars that you could use for this purpose, I would highly recommend this. This is an easy product to use. The manual is very easy to understand. This is going to come in very handy for me. This isn't just something that's going to sit on a shelf. This is going to be used on a regular basis. I'm really pleased with the results. I'm going to be even more pleased if my rosemary doesn't turn brown or black while it's in the jar, and I have a pretty good idea it probably won't, but I will update the channel. But if this is something you're interested in, just preserving a nice homemade drink, for a little longer than 4 or 5 days, preserving some herbs. I'm going to be preserving some cashews of my husband's because the cashews or walnuts always taste kind of funny after a week or so. So I'm going to preserve some of those. I do have room in the door of my refrigerator. Of course, I always have this in my refrigerator, just with a regular cap on. I always put my herbs in the freezer, so I'm going to make a little bit of room for my herbs in the refrigerator door. My husband, I'll probably leave his cashews out on the countertop, vacuum sealed, so this is going to work great for our household. Thank you, HTPOW, for sending me this item. And again, everything, the description and the link is in the video's description.